Alright, welcome back D-Gens. Welcome back to the Brown Rice Show, where we commentate over the end of days. I am back. Don't cry. Dry those eyes. Your favorite gossip channel with 9 whole loyal disciples have returned. This is the message to all 9 of you that's out there, okay? We are back. Yes, all 9 of you. Maybe 10 someday. A man can dream. But I have returned. So in the 2 months I was gone, I was literally up in the mountains. I was in deep meditation, levitating, on top of the clouds, like that. I began to hear some unrest. Right, my spidey senses began to tingle. So I returned back to the mortal realm because there was something to be said. And if you weren't living the humble, living under a rock Patrick style lifestyle, you have realized that there is a bit of an issue. There's been a little bit of an issue with a certain contraband in Singapore. I'm talking about Kpods. Okay, Kpods are basically e-vaporizers, pods, vapes that are laced with etomidate. The dangerous truth is that people are basically ingesting them, inhaling them, consuming them, to get intoxicated, almost to a point of hallucination. Essentially, they are basically inhaled through vapes. And etomidate is a pretty dangerous substance. It can cause seizures, unconsciousness, and surprise, death. And etomidate is not your usual walk in the park, right? Like, these are substances that are used in medical settings that are controlled by professionals. So in the first half of 2025 alone, like, Kpod cases nearly tripled from like 10 recorded in the whole of 2024 to 28 in just 6 months. And that's very bad, considering Singapore's strong stance on contrabands and drug-like substances in circulation, right? And at least so far, 5 individuals have been charged so far for the possession of and sale and import of etomidate-laced vapes. Authorities have also been probing a few more cases, about 65 or so, involving the illegal trade of these devices. And I think over here is that vapes have been around for a very long time. If you have been, in my younger years, which I'm still flourishing in, by the way, don't get the wrong idea, okay? Look at this. This is just a whole bit I'm doing, by the way, okay? This is all a character, which I just find funny. So, this is not me in real life. I'm just letting you know. Comedic purposes only. But serious topic though. Situation is that we are very familiar with vapes. If you're someone that's growing up in Singapore for the past 10, 15, 20 years, you would know that vapes have been around for a very long time. When Juuls became I'm not sure whether you guys know about it, Juuls became a big thing in the US. The concept of e-vaporizers, or basically vapes, were a very big thing in the West. And after a while, it got over here, and it's manufactured in China as well, and it's manufactured in Asia as well. And it was just about time that it arrived in Singapore. So when it arrived in Singapore, it came through borders, it was smuggled in, it came in various ways, and people as young as like kids were getting a hold of it. And there's a lot of issues. There have been a lot of issues with it because there's a lot of things going on both sides, right? Like, on one hand, vaping is considered as something less harmful than smoking and all. But don't get the wrong idea. It's still unhealthy. You do enough of that shit, you're gonna turn your lungs into 2 plastic bags. Okay, so don't get enough of that shit. Like, these are all chemicals that you're putting inside your lungs. Okay, it's just something which people do, when they can't quit. It causes problems. It causes problems in between relationships, in between friendships. I've seen it all. Like, it caused a lot of conflicts. And the thing is, I'm not personally against it. So personally, I'm not really a fan of it. I'm not really a fan of vaping. I'm not really a fan of vaping. I'm not really a fan of smoking. I do drink once in a while. I do indulge in the nectar of the heavens, time to time. But when it comes to the other stuff involving my lungs, I don't really partake in it. But that's personal opinion. I'm not enforcing it. If you're someone that is smoking and into vaping and stuff, nothing against you, right? But at least for the people I care about, for the people of viewing this, I would of course pass on the advice. If you could, stay on the healthy side of things. I don't want you to die. Simple as that. But anyways, so vaping has been around for a very long time. It's been illegally circulated by dealers, and kids as young as 10, 11, 12 are getting a hold of it in their schools and different contexts, on Telegram even sometimes. And you hear stories about this all the time. It's not something new. And it's been an issue, but at least in the beginning, up till last year, the government has treated it as a contraband, as a usual contraband, where they will issue you a fine and you're done with it. But now things have changed. Things have changed because they're literally putting drugs in these vapes, right? And it's causing a lot of problems. If you've been on the internet, you'll see all these videos of people walking around like ghouls from Fallout, tumbling down in public and stuff. So there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of videos out there. The issue that I see over here is that when you have a situation where you can't differentiate between a Kpod induced seizure and a seizure caused by other medical reasons, people are going to assume, like, if someone actually is in a medical condition and it causes them to have a seizure in public, people are going to assume, or at least there's a chance that people could assume, that it's induced by Kpods, and all they will do is start filming that shit, right, instead of actually helping out and calling the relevant support lines. So we've got the issue, right? It's making people turn into vigilantes in a way, sort of like online vigilantes, where it's not that great, because there are people that go through seizures and shit because of pre-existing medical reasons. It's a common thing. It's not all because of Kpods, right? And the thing is, all these stuff on the internet that we see as well, kids rolling on the floor, kids that are behaving and twitching erratically on the floor. Some of them might be on Kpods, some of them might not. No one knows, because they are basically just gossip videos online, and these kids basically have to face the consequence of being shamed online. So a lot of different social implications which I want to bring up. There's a lot of bad in this, not that it's any good. There have been numerous disturbing videos online, public incidents where like kids, teenagers on like trains and stuff are like falling down, collapsing, twitching, and which are all, like sometimes they have been linked to Kpod use, sometimes not. Sometimes they're just gossips, which is a very bad thing, which is a very sad thing, because these are kids, right? I hear stories of kids literally being approached in primary schools, in front of primary schools. These dealers would wait for them like vouchers in front of primary schools and sell them these Kpods, and these are kids. They don't know much. They don't know more as well. Like, they want to be cool. They want to appear cool, and they start doing these sort of things. And that's how a lot of problems begin in your households, and it becomes bigger and bigger. So a lot of legal stuff has been going on. The government's basically going to treat Kpods like drugs, which means in the future, if they catch you around, taking a puff from your little inhaler, right, from your inhaler over here, you are gone, man. You are gone. You are a fried fish. You gonna see the end of days. So during the National Day Rally 2025, Prime Minister Lawrence Wong emphasized that, vaping, if we done playing, next time they catch you around smoking that shit, right, they gonna throw hands. We gonna mess you up. That's what he's saying, basically. And yeah, so I think now a lot of things have been going on. They've been trying to really stop people from vaping. They've been trying to help people and all that. There's a lot of like social work that's being done to try to get people to be away and recover from vape use, vaping. And they've put like all these red bins all around the country for you to toss your old vapes in, which was also met with a bit of like controversy as well, because there were cameras there. There were cameras around these bins, so everyone's like wondering whether a bit of a controversial response from people, because but their response is just that, oh, you know what, they don't want to get people to be stealing vapes from the bins instead. So it's a very messy situation. So which is quite tough, but at the end of the day, like, if you're vaping, if you're someone that's under the influence of vapes, Kpods, or whatever, please, stay healthy, consider quitting. Like, you better quit for your own good, man. I don't even know you. It's for your own good, man. Like, I don't want you to die, I don't want you to go to jail, and if you do, don't drop the damn soap, and just stay in school. Like, if you're a kid, stay in school. Don't get into that shit. Get good grades. Make your mom proud. Okay, that's the best drug in the world, right? Make your mom proud. See her smile on her face. Do some stupid stuff. Go climb trees. Go eat dirt. Stop freaking snorting on cement. So go out there, have fun, be kids, enjoy your life. Don't get into this sort of drugs. It's not cool. It's not nice. It's not healthy as well. Okay, stay eat good food and go to the gym. Eat healthy. Okay, so that will be it. We'll see you guys in the next episode. And hopefully I'm still alive. Hope to see you guys in the next episode of Brown Rice.